This is Sunderland.
Yes.
This is my Sunderland. This is your Sunderland. Now stand up and protect it. This is not about the colour of a man's skin. This is about what's inside of a man. And when these people are raping my children, then we've got to stand up and we've got to do something about it. This is my town. My town. Right? You wear my colours. You support my team. You knock about with my children. And it's time that all you Sunderland people stood up and protected your children.
Yes!
This isn't difficult. Believe me, this is not difficult. I can do this every week, every day of the week, and I'm prepared to do it. Are you prepared?
Yes!
Are you prepared? Will you defend your own? Will you look after the people of Sunderland, the women and children of Sunderland? Will you stop these people from raping our kids?
Yes! And everywhere else.
It's enough. It's more than enough. The police have done nothing. Proud to protect. Proud to look at them. Look at them. I can't move without them. Proud to protect. Proud to protect. Where you at when our kids need you? Where you at when our children?
Nowhere.
When our children need you, you failed them. Just pick up £25,000 a year from my pocket and do nothing. Nothing.
And the government. No more. He has to stop now.
Sunderland is going to stand up. Because I've got to tell you something. Have you got your camera on us, mate? You got your camera on? Well, zoom in on this, Sunderland. Zoom in on this. Because I'm going to tell you something. If you don't defend us, then we'll defend us. Have you got it, my friend? Are you getting it? We've had enough of you people feeling us, the people. We pay your wages. We give you your standard of living. Our children deserve better than what they're receiving. And we're here to make sure that you know, that we know, that you and your yellow jackets that we paid for are feeling our children.
Yes!
I'd like to give you your first speaker, Banksy.
Go on, Banksy.
Oh, people of Sunderland. Good to see people standing up to defend their children. We are in a time of great political upheaval. And what you need to know is why we are here today. Why Chelsey has been let down. Why our people are being sold to Muslims as sex slaves for votes. 140 odd years ago, a middle class layabout twat called Marx came up with a new doctrine that got rid of all other cultures and sought equality of everybody else. And this equality has come through in the form of Antifa that went through the Spanish Civil War. It fought for the Russian Revolution. It gave rise to Hitler and Mussolini and Franco in Spain. These people do not care about justice. They do not care about right and wrong. All they care about is their indoctrinated leftist bullshit.
Yes! Yes! Your values are respect.
Now these towns in the northeast, you voted heavily for Leave, for Brexit, and we've now been given a general election. Now you can stay at home and sit on your hands and hope it goes right. But I tell you here and now, the left vote will produce its MPs. And if you stay at home, we will not get Brexit. And you will end up with a tyranny of the left. Now, these leftists, they run your council. We've got a local election coming. Vote UKIP. I'm not going to toss who they are. Just kick the bastards in the bullocks.
That's what it's about. Come on.
I'm here. I'm trying to get to Chelsey. Right, okay. Your police and crime commissioner, you elect him. You elect your police and crime commissioner. Get rid of the sods, because they're all indoctrinated with this leftist crap.
Yep.
So, their main ally in the protection of equality is that they believe all religions are equal. And so they protect Muslims and Islam. Now, if all religions are equal, why in this book? Now, if you've got Islam, you've got the Quran, the life of Muhammad. So the Quran tells you to copy Muhammad. In the life of Muhammad, you find a mass murdering rapist. And then you've got the Hadith. You mix them three books together and you end up with Sharia law. And this is Sharia law. When a child or a woman is taken captive, they become slaves. The fact of capture, the woman's previous marriage is immediately annulled. That means that the warriors of Islam can rape any of you women when they are taken captive. Within here, it states that any man committing sodomy with another man will be put to death. A man, it doesn't say a child. So child abuse is legal in Islam. Why do you think 12-year-old girls are getting gang raped in Rotherham, Oxford, Birmingham, Bradford, Bristol? I've only gone through B. Halifax, Keighley, Rochdale, everywhere, all over the country, because of this book.
Google it!
Right, listen to me. Now listen to me, people. These 6 Turks that have not been prosecuted in this town, it's not even been put to a jury. They can't even be asked to put them on trial, right? My friend, a good friend of mine, 64 years old, had just been sent down for sending a sarcastic email to a Muslim. Now you tell me this is justice, and you evidence gatherers, take this to your chief constable, because he's a traitor to the cause. He's a traitor to you. You are the ones that are going to die. You're getting stabbed in London, you're getting shot in Paris. There's terrorism throughout Europe, and everybody says it's not all Muslims. Oh, that might be true, but the law that they live by commands violence. Now Ramadan is upon us. Ramadan is upon us. A time to do good. What is the best thing you can do in the sight of Allah? Surah 9:1:1. There is no better act in the sight of Allah but to kill and be killed. And this is what is happening in your country. Chelsea is one, and there's 1,400 in Rotherham. And justice for Chelsea! Justice for Chelsea! Justice for Chelsea! Justice for Chelsea!
Justice for
Chelsea! You must wake up. If you can't read all the books, it's all on the internet. Just read Surah 9 of the Quran, and you will find why all the terrorism is happening. Now, I've wandered away a little bit from today's subject, but it's all part of this leftist cult. The far left are just a death cult, and they will kill all of you just to be in power. They are the worst thing that's ever happened to this country. Yes! Justice for Chelsey! Justice for Chelsey! Justice for Chelsey! Justice for Chelsey! Respect, respect, respect to everybody as you're standing here today. What was wonderful to see is on your march up here, nearly every single car that we passed took one of your leaflets, beat their horns, give you the V sign. That is respect. Do you get that respect from the guys in the yellow jackets who are supposed to protect you? Why not? You pay their wages. You told me, my friend, you know that you are implicit in the problems. And it's not just in Sunderland. But this case for Chelsey goes right to the heart of the problems around the whole of the UK. Lethargy on your behalf, mainly by the efforts of your superiors telling you what you can and cannot do. Yous are also mums and dads. Time to stand up, guys. Not pick a side, just do what's right. And when we have a child, when we have a young woman like Chelsey, who's desperate for your help, we've all seen the injuries, and she has the steel and the determination to come forward and say, why has this happened to me? You guys and the courts need to be ashamed of yourselves for not following it through properly and ensuring justice was done. Once again, respect to you all. It's lovely to see you all here. This is a local cause, but it's also a national cause. Keep it up. God bless you all. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Bill. You're the man.
Go on, Billy,
Hello again. Sorry about me rant before, but it's about time you all woke up.
About that time,
Right? These people in the yellow jackets are not here protecting our children. That's why I'm here, standing out outside of Arizona, where our children are being drugged and raped. I'm here because I've got to be here, because the next victim might be my child.
Yeah, man.
But I'm going to tell you something else. The next victim might be your child. And if you don't stand up, if you don't sort it out, don't come to me and say, where were you for my child? Because you're not here. You're not here for everybody else's children. People think, right? People actually think that all this started with Chelsey, right? I'm here to dispel a few myths, right? I'll tell you something. I've been fighting this for nearly 2 years in your city, right? Yous have never seen us. Yous have never heard of us. But I'll tell you where it is. I went through every stage and I've had to do this. I've been to your council. I've been to your council. In 2015 at Christmas, right? 2 women were raped in Sunderland. 2 women. On January the 2nd, one of your councillors, Bob Price, remember his name? Bob Price, Labour, who you voted in, right?
Don't vote for Labour!
I went and I confronted him in that tower there, Solar House. That's where I went, right? On January the 2nd in 2016. And I said to Bob, you know, Bob, your little councillor friend, I mentioned to him, here, Bob, 2 of our women have been raped over the Christmas by immigrants that our council is allowing in to our town. Do you know what he said? Do you want to know what his reply was? And this is the truth. This, I swear on a stack of Bibles, is the truth. If it hadn't have been them, it would have just been somebody else. This is your councillor. This is your Labour councillor. Couldn't give a toss about you, your children, or any woman in this town. If it hadn't have been the immigrants, it would have just been somebody else that raped them. Oh, that's all right, Bob. That's all right, isn't it? And then I thought, hang on a minute, Bob. Do you not think that's wrong? Do you not think that's wrong? So we quizzed him a little bit more. And I said to him, Bob, what's the attraction in Sunderland? What's the attraction in Sunderland for all these immigrants? We haven't got enough employment for our own kids, but we can fill the place with immigrants. I said, so they're not going to economically contribute to our town, right? I said, so the only thing I can understand on this is, the only attraction I can see is housing. It can only be housing because there's nothing else that Sunderland has to offer any of these immigrants, right? I says, do you not think, and I swear to God this is the truth, do you not think, right, that the housing in Sunderland should be given to Sunderland people?
Yes. Yes.
That's difficult. That's not hard to understand, is it? The housing in Sunderland should be given to Sunderland people. Social housing in Sunderland. It used to be council housing until they robbed us of millions and millions of pounds. But never mind, we'll get onto that later. Right? Do you know what Bob Price said when I said Sunderland housing should be given to Sunderland people? Bob Price said to me, Sunderland people? Who are Sunderland people? Who is Sunderland people?
Who is Sunderland people?
Sunderland people are the bastards who pay your wages.
Exactly.
So I turned around and said, Bob, if you're confused about Sunderland people, what I advise you to do is go down to that waste of fucking space, Kale Square, right? And read the names all over the floor. Because they built the ships. They built Sunderland. Then people contributed to Sunderland. And their children deserve it. Get the bubbles off that chair. Get over to where the collieries used to be. Find the miners' names. Find them who took the coal. They're Sunderland people. And if you've got the face or the balls, get out of the fucking cenotaph and have a look at the names on there. Because they're Sunderland people. They fought for your fucking country. They made this fucking town. And that's why we're free.
Justice for Chelsey!
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 So that was January 2016. In the February, I was sat with a few of my friends in Jameson's down the road. And we were waiting for a lady friend to turn up. As she walked past Wilkinson's, she was grabbed by a Turk who was screaming at her, give us your phone number, give us your phone number, give us your phone number. So, we were all alarmed as she was shocked. So we jumped up, he did a runner. Justice for Chelsey!
Justice for Chelsey!
So they all did a runner. And where they went was the Turkish barbers. That's where he ran. The Turkish barbers, which is in opposite
Northumbria Park.
The Northumbria Park. So we caught them and we asked them a few questions and explained to them nicely, you do not come out in our town and grab women. Right? They're our women. You do not grab women.
No.
So, he knows speaking the English. I said you were speaking English just before. I know speaking the English. I says, well, come outside and we'll have a word with you. So we took him outside and we confronted him with the lady that he grabbed. All of a sudden, he spoke better English than I did. Oh, I'm sorry, he says. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, no, you didn't grab her. We didn't say you grab her. Right? This didn't happen, did it not? Oh, I am sorry. So my mate gave him a clip. Right? Yeah. Hey, road mine, dance killer, give him a slap. Right? So, we left it at that, and we walked away. Next thing you know, proud to protect our policemen come looking for us, came looking for us, and they were into this mine like a dog on a bone, like a dog on a bone. And you know the questions they asked? Who gave the immigrant the clip? Not who did the immigrant grab? Who gave the immigrant the clip? Am I in the real world here? He's grabbing women. Two women 6 weeks before were raped by immigrants in this town, and they're looking for the man who hit the immigrant. So we'll just and that's difficult, but really hear what happened. So what we did is, right, I sat down, they came to my house, for some reason they recognised me. They came to my house, they sat down, they took a statement. They took a statement, and I explained exactly what happened. Then they said, read that statement. This copper, as I said last time, should have been a doctor, because I couldn't understand a word that was written. So, they must have hieroglyphics or some of these fuckers. But never mind. I asked his mate to read it out. The policeman had totally omitted everything that I said about the immigrant grabbing the woman. Totally omitted it. Didn't mention it. It wasn't in the statement at all. This is as true as I stand in front here. These people do not protect us.
No.
So I explained, told them who the woman was. They made no attempt at all to get in touch with the woman who was grabbed. Nothing. Our proud to protect did nothing. My mate got fined 350 quid. There you go. How good's that? This is the people who are supposed to be protecting you. So this has been going on a long time before, Chelsey. A long time before. I've been fighting this for 2 years. Your council know about it. Your police know about it. And they do nothing.
So, justice for Chelsey! Justice for Chelsey! Justice for Chelsey! Justice for Chelsey!
So here we go. Now we'll get on to Chelsey. Right? I'll tell you how I got involved with Chelsey. I was at Joseph's having a pint one Sunday afternoon. My phone went bing, and the photographs of Chelsey are bruises. The pattern that last went through was untrue. Untrue. You'd think you'd been stamped all over, right?
Animals.
And the message on it was, this is your friend's sister. My friend's sister. And I'm looking at this. I could spew. I could spew. So on that day, I jumped up, I ran round the police station and I showed them the photographs that had been sent. I says, have you seen this? Have you seen these? Are you aware of what these people have done to a girl in Sunderland?
Disgusting.
She'll have to make a report. These shit, eh? These shit. Oh, well, that's all right then. So I says again, are you aware of this? He said yes, and I left. Then we got involved with Chelsey. Chelsey, our friends, our family and everybody, we all got together and we decided to have a demonstration in Sunderland at Pale Street. Right? The Sunderland Echo, you know, that paper you keep buying, that's supposed to be for the Sunderland people. The Sunderland Echo reported that demonstration as a right-wing demonstration. This woman was drugged, she was kidnapped, she was beaten, and she was raped by up to 6 men.
Shocking.
6 immigrants, and we stood on the streets and the Sunderland Echo said it was a right-wing demonstration. Can this be right? Do not buy the Sunderland Echo. They've got no intention of telling you the truth.
Justice for Chelsey!
Justice for Chelsey! Justice for Chelsea! Justice for Chelsea!
Billy, it's Sheffield or not Sunderland?
Sure. I've still got another 8 pages. I hope we've got plenty of time. So we went on from there, right? After Chelsey got raped, drugged, kidnapped, beaten. After that, there was another 3 in quick succession. All in this shithole here. Arizona, Teutonic, Cooper Rose. Right? That's where it all happens. So after that, what happened was, it goes on all hour. Did it get wrong? That nightclub that used to be Bentley's when I was a kid, that place is rife for it. You just have to understand, this is all over your town. Your town! So what we did, right? You'll never believe what happened next. The IPCC, Vera Baird, are you getting this? Vera, I hope to give you a copy of this. She had a meeting in Sunderland about Sunderland's people's concerns of violence and crime in their town. You couldn't even make it up, right? We went in, we couldn't get in, right? The top policeman in the northeast walked through the door and he let us in. He didn't realise what he was doing, right? I walked in, I sat down, right? There was people who knew us there and I just put my head down and I'm going, no. Didn't say it out, didn't. So we get in. I'm sitting, listen to arseholes, gone. Have the police all, have they got toilets in all the cells? Have they got disabled access? And I'm going, hang on a minute, it's about crime, man. This is about crime in your town. So eventually they get round the dickhead here, right? Who's sitting there saying, no. Right, you can speak next. All right. I stood up and I said, can you just answer us a question? So what's that? What you got to do about all the Sunderland women that have been drugged, raped, kidnapped in our town, right? They were trying to get underneath the table, right? I went, well, what else are you going to do about Mowbray Park? That's practically a no-go area because our children have been raped in there by immigrants. What are you going to do about it? Right? Do you know what she said? Vera Baird, the IPCC, you get this on camera. Her reply was, can we speak about this later?
Too late.
I could have cried. Then somebody up in the balcony went, You're a racist. I'm a racist. Your kids are being raped, and I'm a racist. That's the best they could put up. I'm a racist. Well, if I'm a racist, I'm proud to be a racist. I'm proud. I don't even know why I'm reading this here. Keep hold of that. So things have went on. When we finished, right, nobody cares about you. Them up in that big house there, in that civic centre, vote them out. Vote them out. Right? Vote anything apart from Labour. Anything. Once you get rid of your cancer, you'll get rid of these bastards who are raping your children. So what we did is, right, we went from there. We've had the demonstrations. We're moving on. Then we had a demonstration a fortnight ago here, and I stepped down off here, and a woman came up and gave us a cuddle and says, Billy, what can I do? I'm going, what can you do? I don't understand. What can you do? It happened to me. I said, what happened to you, darling? I went into a pizza shop on Chester Road. She'd been out for a drink. You're not going to believe this. You're not going to believe this. I'd been out for a drink. I walked in. I ordered me pizza and I was caught short. So I asked, can I use your toilet? Oh, aye, they said. They let her straight through the back, put her in the car, took her to John Candlish Street in Millfield, and raped her for 4 days. 4 days! This woman was held captive for 4 days. She escaped through a window, naked. Reported it to the police. And they did nothing. Nothing! Can you hear it? Can you see it? Because this is the truth. This woman's in my arms crying. I need help, Billy. Me life's ruined. They've destroyed me life. And these people in yellow jackets allowed them 4 people who held her for 4 days to get back amongst our community, to go back to their pizza shop, to sell your children pizzas, to sell your women pizzas. And that's as true as I stand here. It's as true as I stand here. I could cry. You know that? I could cry.
Yes, sir.
So then we've gone on, right? We've done all this. We spoke about Chelsey, Kayla, Lorna, and the others, right? And there's many more that have not reported. There's many more that have not reported the police. There's many more that I don't know about. I can only tell you about what I see in front of me face. So I can only tell you what is the truth. So, we move on from there. Last Monday, there was a young girl picked up in Sunderland by Turks and raped in Roke Avenue. Right? Roke Avenue. You might remember this was a woman who was interfered with round by the bingo in Sunderland, right? By an illegal immigrant, and the legal immigrant reported in the Sunderland Echo as an illegal immigrant. They fined him 50 quid and let him go back to Roke Avenue. Right? So Roke Avenue now has 2 rapists, immigrants, living amongst them. Living amongst you people. Living in my town. This is wrong. Protect our people.
Yes.
So now you know, the council didn't care, the police didn't care, nobody cares. Nobody cares about what's happening to your children on the street and in the bars of Sunderland, right? Nobody. CBS, nobody gives a damn about what's happening to your children in this town. Now this is my town. This is your town. And all I'm asking, Sunderland, all I'm asking is you stand up and you start saying it. We are not going to pay our poll tax for these bastards in yellow jackets or them tossers who sit in the big house. We refuse to pay our poll tax. These people are stealing from us. We're in bed, £120,000 a year, sat on our arse and went. Can we speak about it later? Can I believe that? I swear to God. So this is what we're into, right? So now we've got to get under your government. We hate the government, of course we do. We always hate government, we always hate MPs. But what you need to understand is, your MPs are meant to speak for you. They're meant to voice your opinions in that house, right? And there's nobody in this town voicing our opinions in that house, right? Nobody. Now we've got elections coming up, and I want you to vote for anybody other than Labour. Our government have a right. In fact, the first rule of any government is to protect the people. That means protect me, not fucking Syrians, not Turks, me, Sunderland! We are the first and the last that they shall be protected. They've got to shut our borders, stop these from coming in, stop them from raping our kids. When they rape, when they commit crimes, we want them deported. We don't want them fighting. We want them out of our country. On behalf of Kayla, Rana, Chelsey, and all the other women that have been drugged, raped, and abused by immigrants that have been allowed into this town, I would like to thank you all for standing up and just giving me a few minutes of your time. And I want you all to do me one favour. Do me one favour. All I ask is one thing. Tell your children. Tell your wives. Tell your girlfriends. Tell everybody in this town not to go to Arizona, to Turek, to Rose, anywhere where these immigrant raping bastards are bathing. Do not go there.
Justice for Chelsey! Justice for Chelsey! Justice for Chelsey!
All we want to do is protect the women and children of Sunderland. That's why we're here. We're not here because we want everybody of a different colour skin thrown out this country. We're here because we want them who don't belong here, who have got no reason to be here, who break our laws and commit these crimes, to be thrown out of our country. Because this is our country. And you people have a duty to protect me. From you.
Yeah!